when we put the seed in the ground and we get to see it grow and we get to watch it produce a harvest. It's such a miracle. My name is Mark Vermeer. I'm on our family farm that my grandpa purchased in the 40s, and my father took it over from him and I took it over from my dad, and so we've been here ever since then. My wife Tricia and I, we farm corn and soybeans, and we also raise some cattle. I think the ag industry is special because farmers like to do the best that they can with what they have, the stewardship that they can provide to the land, the food that they can bring to the American public. I like to say that farmers are the best production and growers in the world. Farmers care about what they do. The ag industry feeds the world, and it's really a big task that a small amount of people do. I think one of the biggest challenges that is facing the ag industry is just the perception of what the public who is separated away from production agriculture more than 20 years ago or 30 years ago, and just understanding what it takes to put the food on the table. I think one of the best ways that we overcome this challenge is to do things like this. It's really important that we are transparent with what we do because, like I said, we are the American producer, the American farmer. We're really good at what we do, and we're good at growing, and we're good at putting food in front of people and being able to do that. We just got to tell people our story, and even if that gets us into a situation where we're maybe a little uncomfortable or we're not very rehearsed at doing it, if the American public doesn't understand where their food comes from, they don't understand why farmers do the things that farmers do. My proudest moment is having my family walking with me and being by my side. Farming is a 24 hours, well, it's not 24 hours a day, but it's definitely 7 days a week. And so having my family be a partner in the operation, understanding that it does take a lot of effort to be in production agriculture. I don't know if my girls are gonna farm someday or not, or if they're gonna meet somebody that wants to farm. And so we'll see, but yeah, passing it on from one generation to the next generation. I farm with my wife Tricia. She's kind of my partner in the operation, and she helps out when she can, when she's helping with the farm and she's making sure that the house stays intact with getting the kids to school and that kind of thing. So it takes a lot, and so yeah, it's a privilege to be able to farm with her, and if we're gonna grow or we're gonna expand, I don't want it to just be my decision. It has to be a joint decision, because you gotta have a good partner that's gonna help you make good decisions, and she has different ideas than I do sometimes, and we come up with the best idea that way. Farming is a challenging business to get into without knowing somebody who can help you get started. There's so many people who are well-trained and well-educated, whether that's agronomists, whether that's seed salesman, whatever the professional is that studies different aspects of production agriculture. Just asking questions, finding out who needs help or what the older generation is looking for in a younger person, but then also just having a heart to be willing to learn, being able to utilize what the older generation has experienced, and then being able to listen and use their wisdom to help get into agriculture. Really, for me, it's an opportunity every year to watch the Lord prove His faithfulness to me and to my family. It seems like every year has a set of challenges that is different than the year before, but it's another opportunity for Him to prove His faithfulness to us, and He's never failed us.